It's your boy Noto, coming to you more videos, coming to you more content, man. And in today's video, we're gonna talk about another body game testimony I got in the club, guys. I'm gonna keep coming with these, and hey, y'all let me know if y'all enjoying them. Here we go. Okay, this is the one where me and my boy, I ain't gonna go ahead and close his name, but me and my boy end up going out, right? We going to the club. Now, the thing about this club is you gotta go all the way downstairs into the club. And it's like a dungeon. Like, as soon as you go down 2 like flights of stairs just to get in there. So we chilling. Of course, I'm wearing like a nice little fitted shirt, something like this, something like they got a little design on it or whatever. But it wasn't too much. I had on some slacks and some nice sneakers. Whatever. But went inside, chilled out for a little bit, got a couple drinks, a couple shorties sitting there, checking us out or whatever a little bit. Someone was acting funny, or, know how they really go in the club. Everybody put on their whatever type of persona they want to put on. But one thing about this was I ended up seeing a chick that I used to mess with a while back ago. She dark skinned, thick as a motherfucker, trust me. And all she hang around is bad girls, bad women. I'm not gonna disclose, of course I'm not gonna disclose who she is, but it's just what it is she like to have bad friends around her, pretty much. So that's her circle, her preferred circle, her choice of women is bad women. So anyway, continue on with that. I went over there by the DJ booth pretty much. But that's why I have my little setup at. It's like a little speaker over there, a little cubby hole. I'll probably hide my drinks behind it and stuff like that. Or whatever. It's like a nice little secluded space where most likely only I can get to because nobody else really be over there. Most people be in the dance floor and over there by the VIP and other dance floor type stuff. Nobody worried about what's behind the damn speaker. So what happened was I was chilling out, got a drink, kind of finished my first drink, went back to the bar, seen her friends and stuff like that. She was kind of acting kind of funny a little bit. She was acting because I guess a little something happened between us or whatever. She don't really fuck with me like that, but it just was what it was, right? So as the crowd started coming, I was like, okay, good. And I'm chilling. I had my drink in me, so I'm getting kind of hot. I ain't gonna lie, this shit kind of hot and I'm getting kind of crowded. So came out the shirt. Then I had on my tank. Then after that, bro, like it's like it was this one group of girls that came in and they was immediately like looking like, you know what I'm saying? They was immediately staring over there by me and my boy, bro, like, cause like what happened was like we was starting to walk, cause I go to the bathroom. That's what I went. I go to the bathroom, I take off the shirt, have it on my shoulder as I walk through the club. And then by that time, people didn't pretty much peep. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, you know what I'm saying? It's bro, you know what I'm saying? They end up seeing you walk through that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And when you got a good body, when you got that muscle, when you got something, when you standing out with the body game, bro, that shit gonna pop out. Everybody just gonna be looking. So it's gonna either be some dudes hating, some girls looking like yeah, whatever. It's gonna be some girls lusting, and some dudes who like she gonna get cut like a motherfucker. So it's gonna be some. You're gonna get some of all that in that same environment. So what happened with this? I'm chilling over there. I'm turning up with my boy. The jams going on. We you know what I'm saying? We turning up. Our stuff just. We was just all in the place doing whatever the fuck we wanted to do. At that point in time, we just had a carefree attitude with all the dances we was doing. We didn't give a damn rhythm or no rhythm. We was just chilling or whatever. And then with these group of girls, like wherever we started going, they ended up gravitating toward that. Mind you, I'm not even talking about the other chicks. My chick that I used to fuck with back then. I'm gonna get back to that later because that's a very important part of the story. But these 3 chicks was bad too. These three chicks was bad as a motherfucker, no cap. One was thick as hell, one was slim thick, and one was like short, but I think she was like in between the two kind of. It was hard. She had a small waist, big breasts, big ass, all that. But all 3 of them had a thick ass element to them, and all 3 of them had a pretty ass face, straight up, all way. You know what I'm saying? It's not these was like 8 to 9s, and the 8s to 9s. Those were like 8 to 9s for real. Anyway. They started following us. Okay, this is how I know they was following us. We was going over to we went over to, it's a little spot over there by the side of the dance floor. You sit on the bars. And it's a crowd of people. You gotta understand, this place is kind of crowded. So it seemed like they always end up in front of us. Like always some type of way end up in front of us. So I'm like, damn, what's going on? What's up? So I told my boy, like, okay, you see these, you know what I'm saying? Because at first, the first occurrence, you was just looking like, damn. But they kept turning around and shit like that and looking around. Okay, that was cool. And whatever, they were dancing, but there was a lot of people walking by. So we was in that walkway. And you know, in the club, there's always a walkway space that you don't even want to really be in. Because there's people coming in from this area, you don't want to be in that walkway where people always walking in front of you and you gotta move to the side and all that bullshit. You don't want to be in that. You don't want to be in that area, especially when you're trying to chill. People ain't gonna be disrespectful. You don't want to end up having an altercation because somebody don't want to correct their motherfucking steps. Because I'll order their motherfucking steps in that name. But anyway, we ended up moving from that area because that walkway was aggravating as hell. Ended up moving in the walkway or whatever, so I kind of just did a little move over, kind of migrated over by the DJ booth. It was like a little stage area right there, so we was chilling right there. And lo and behold, those same 3 chicks all ended up right over there. Started looking back and sniffing, and one of them just said, "Fuck it," just started twerking, straight up. Started twerking, turning around, licking the lips. Okay, I told my boy, like, okay, yeah, that's what's up. Real shit. So I hadn't stood up or whatever. So I went to go behind the speaker to grab my drink. I guess she thought I was leaving, but she grabbed my arm and shit. I was like, she gave me like a little rub and a little, some type of gauge she gave a nigga. Like, it was like some type of gauge, like you know what time it is type gauge, whatever. So I'm like, yeah, I kind of brushed it off a little bit because I'm just going to get my drink. I know I'm coming right back. So she was kind of looking like, it wasn't like a rejection vibe, but she already knew what was up. She was already like on that type of time. So I went to grab my drink, came back over. She was surprised because she probably thought I was about to leave. But she saw my boy wasn't going nowhere because, mind you, they already seen that shit. So the other girl was looking at my boy, but I told my boy, like, hey, these chicks, they with a nigga. I see this one chick, and she fucking with me, you know what I'm saying? The other little chick kind of eyeing my boy too. So, all right, shit, we gonna do this. So we stood up. So you know it's a stage, you can sit down. I was chilling, but we stood up, chilling, turning up, whatever. I ain't grabbed the chick, none of that shit. I'm just chilling, whatever. Then all of a sudden, cause you gotta watch by, it was chicks walking by, grabbing on my arms while I'm walking by. And then I didn't like that shit because I know bitch hands were clean, none of that shit. It would be, bitch, you know how some niggas walk by a girl and try to feel on them all while they walking by because it's a tight space, trying to use that as an excuse to try to get by. That's how they did for me. They'll be feeling on my arms and all that kind of shit. Man, y'all be like, you know what the fuck you doing. Trying to feel all, some of them grab at my meat and all kind of shit. Like for real shit. Like, all kind of shit that went down when them girls doing that walk by. And the girl was seeing that shit too. She was like, she gonna turn around and say, oh, I think she wants you. I was like, I'm chilling. I said, I want you. She was like, oh, damn. You know what I'm saying? What you trying to do after this? She was just chilling. You know what I'm saying? She was like, hey, we just gonna chill. We're gonna see what club or bar we can hit up later. And I was like, okay, that's what's up. But after that, we just had like a little talk because, with the music loud as fuck, we couldn't say much. So we were kind of yelling when we were saying that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it was just like a little peekaboo combo or whatever. Still name exchange, no names, no none of that shit. But she let it be known that she wanted a motherfucker. That's straight up. And at the end of the day, she had to just grab the nigga and just threw that big ass on me. I was like, yeah, that's what's up. Y'all already know what's up with that shit. I was like, what's up, let's grind. I was grinding. My homie had with the other girl, they was getting right. When the girls start dancing on one dude, especially a dude that they think that look good too, because a girl, she gonna consult her friends to be like, okay, is he fine? You know what I'm saying? Doing all this, you know what I'm saying? They always consult with each other to make sure that okay, what they doing is okay. They always want their approval because they don't want them to feel like, oh, I'm dancing on some ugly ass nigga. Seriously, that's how they evaluate that shit. They will always, they will do always, even if they don't say nothing, they'll look back. And they'll look over there and look at them and look at their friends, and the friends will probably be like, yeah, whatever. And when the girls start dancing on you, grinding on you, whatever y'all call it, and the girls start cheering her on, that's when you know you win them. Because then you ain't got to worry about no cop blocking. That's the main thing. You ain't got to worry about no damn cop blocking. So the thing was, the reason why the body game worked so much because when I was showing myself, and then at the same time I was drinking, so I was getting dehydrated. So more definition was coming out by default. And remember, I always told you guys I do 100 push-ups before I leave the house. Every time I'm about to go out to the club, so I'm always semi-pumped. 100 push-ups, that's enough to get a good semi-pump. You feel me? So I'm out that bitch chilling. I'm feeling good. You know what I'm saying? Liquor running in me. I'm feeling good as a motherfucker. She was grinding, doing all this other shit. She turned around trying to kiss a nigga. I was like, hold up. I had to kind of dodge and turn to the side a little bit. She kind of trying to get on my neck, trying to make out in that bitch. I'm like, what? I'm like, she must have had one too many. Because I remember a friend kept bringing one over. Because you know, some of them, they have a friend that's always going to be the drunk of the group. So she was always encouraging her to try to drink. But I'm like, damn, out of y'all three, who going to be the designated driver? Unless they call it Uber or something. But that was beside the point. That was my thought process at that time. But it was a real quick flash. Because I wasn't really thinking about too much. I was taking too much busy thinking about that ass. So anyway, she was just twerking and doing all this other shit, trying to do the most, and then trying to turn around and kiss me. I was like, I wasn't with that shit. And then, I lo and behold, the other girls, remember I told y'all about earlier? She came over, the other girl that I used to fuck with, she kind of came over and looked. And she looked real quick. She was like, is that you? Acting like she ain't seen me when, you know what I'm saying? Acting like she ain't seen me when I first came in. You know what I'm saying? Remember, it's the mob mentality. But she was acting like she ain't really see a motherfucker. But what it was, she talking about something, my friend want to talk to you. Your friend want to talk to you. But the thing is, the funny part about that was, I used to fuck with her, but you always trying to put me on your friends. But the thing is, I'm cool with that though, because at the end of the day, it ain't like we was together. And the fact of it was, I think a threesome probably could have got set up because the way she was doing that shit. But she was saying, hey, my friend want to talk to you or whatever. So I kind of just glanced over trying to kind of go over because the girl that was trying to keep it, she was just turning up pretty much. So she just went over there chilling with her friends, and I ended up sliding off, acting like I'm going to the bar, some shit, going to check out this other chick. She was thick as fuck too, short, thick as a motherfucking tatted, all kind of shit. So I'm over there bit like, damn, she was like, coming up on me, she said, damn, you fine, I'm gonna take him home tonight, type shit. Like feeling all over my chest, all kind of shit, like grabbing all over. She was like, damn. And then my friend that came over, because remember, I was heavier when I was kind of fucking with her. I was like 30 pounds heavier back then. So either way, that's why I tell you guys, even when you bigger, you still can have the juice if you build that muscle. Because the more muscle you build, the more your skin spread across the muscle, and you still look bigger, you still look jacked, even when you're at a fatter state. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. So when you bigger, don't try to just lose all the weight first and then work out. But anyway, getting back to the subject. She was like, damn, you looking good. You done lost some weight. You got fine on us. What you trying to get fine for? You know, when they saying stuff like that, you already know what that is, bro. You already know what that is. That's straight turned on by the body. She ain't saying nothing like that. Nothing like that. She wasn't talking about my shoes. She wasn't talking about my clothes. She wasn't talking about none of that other shit. All they were doing, touching and feeling, all at the same motherfucking time. And my dog over there getting grinded on by the other girl. I'm kind of seeing over because I'm looking through the people and stuff. He getting grinded on. So I'm like, man, I'm chilling over there. But the other girls, she wasn't really doing nothing. She was just chilling, turning up with her friends. She didn't give a fuck about that shit. She was just there to have fun, which was even more to my pleasure. Because, you know, some girls act like as soon as you dance on them, they feel like you there for the night, and they'll try to be territorial and all that shit. But the thing is, that's the good thing about not coming with a girl. See, if I would have came with them, I probably wouldn't have done it like that. I would have had to go like off and, you know what I'm saying, I had to keep that shit short and, you know, just get her number or whatever. But either way, they were feeling on me, getting back to the story, feeling on me and shit. I hadn't got the chick number, and she was like, I already got your number, so excuse me. I said, so what you doing after this? She was like, oh, so what you doing after this? And I was like, man, I'm just flowing with the wind for real type shit. Like, wherever the wind blow, that's probably where I'm going. Because the way this drink got me feeling, it is what it is, man. So I'm on whatever type of time you might be on, you know? So she was like, oh, okay, that's what you was. She was like, okay, I see what you're talking about. We gonna hit you back. So, you know, I'll take that shit with a grain of salt because the night was still young and ain't no telling what the hell was gonna happen later on. So anyway, that's just a taste of what can happen in the club with the body game and all this other stuff. I got like more, it's way more to that story. And if y'all wanna know how this story ends, hey, y'all hit me, y'all tell me, man, y'all my supporters, man, y'all my supporters, man. some parts. So tell me if y'all want a continuation of how this story ends, and I'll let y'all guys know, man. Anyway, it's your boy Noto, coming to you more videos, coming to you more content, man. And remember, guys, anybody can improve themselves if they're willing to work at it. I'm out.